What's up, man? Let me go ahead and get started by telling you what you're going to need here. You're going to need this 1/2 inch here, and that's for the VP44 mount bolts. There's 2 of them. Please remove those before you try to pop it out with this tool. This is a torque tool. You can get it for $20-something on the internet. It's from Torque Tools USA. I'll send you mine if you want it, man. Just hit me up. It's right here. I probably won't need it again for a little while, maybe in a year when my VP warranty goes out. You need 1/2 inch, like I said. Or no, this is what you need to get to the 2 bolts closest to the motor on the VP. Once you get the apps mounting bracket off, there'll be access to slip this down there, grab it with your other hand on the other side, put it over the bolt, and break them loose. And it'll come to you. It's a 2 inch, I think, extensions. That's 3/8 drive. It's a 15mm socket. That's what you'll need for those. Screwdriver here. I had to remove the hose clamp on my intake horn there. I'm fixing to show you that, but I'm just showing you what you need here. And then you got a 10mm drive. That's all you need. You need a 1/2 inch 10mm screwdriver, unless you have 7/16 on there still. Mine wore out, so I had to go to a screwdriver hose clamp. But 7/16, and then you got 15mm for the bolts, which are 32 foot-pounds. Do not over torque them, you will break them. And then you got this, which the big bolt on the front, I'm not going to get that far in this video because I'm not removing the VP, but I will remove the injection lines for you, and I will show you what you need for all that too. I said this is all you need, but I kind of just overthunk myself real quick. Let me go grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, you'll need a 3/4 as well. You will need an 11/16. That's for the banjo bolts and stuff on the side. And then a crescent wrench to remove the overflow back there, whatever, if you get that far. I'll show you all that. And also, I used a crescent, and I'm not sure if it's 3/4 or whatever on the bolts. I think it's 11/16. It might be something else. But on the bolts behind the pump, you only have to remove 3 of them, man, and we'll get into that here shortly. So here, let's get started. Alright, man, so what you want to do is go ahead. What you'll do is disconnect your battery terminals. Don't worry about what I do. Just you disconnect your batteries. First you start with a 10mm, and you'll get that bolt, this bolt right here, this bolt right here, and this bolt, and you'll get that too. And once you removed your 7/16 right there, you will take these out, set them off to the side, safe place, pick this up with that removed, and rotate it out of the way. Just rotate that out of your way. Your wire here will come loose when you pull the bolt out, and then you have a block heater under there. Anyway, I'm going to do that real quick, guys, and then I'll get back with you on the video. Alright, guys, as you'll see here, I got my bolts out of the way. If the sun's not in the way, you'll see this wire moves. Always remove this one before you take these, so you don't bend this side to side trying to remove it, because this is moving. But what you'll do, since that's loose, just pick that straight up and turn it. And see, I have a boost cable to it, so I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't give 2 craps. So here, let's turn it like this. And get it out of the way of there. And then what you want to do is take that thing off. Yeah. See, and I got my boost thing here. And the best spot for me is I always set it right there. And it's kind of out of the way. Anyway, once you do that, man, you'll be able to get to this. And before you move this, man, you want to remove this, and that's going to take 1/2 inch drive, and I will show you that right here. Let me pause the video. I'm going to remove this. That's 1/2 inch drive. There's 3 bolts here, so just get you a 1/2 inch drive, or not 1/2 inch drive, but a 1/2 inch socket, and bust these loose and take them out, and then I'll show you what to do here shortly. Alright, man, I took the bolts off here, and what you'll want to do is you'll want to remove the sensor, but since I got a new one, mine won't be plugged in. Mine's plugged in right there. See how it's got the adapter? Yours won't have that, so you'll have to reach under there or something and undo that. And what you want to do is just pick that up, twist it out of the way, and set it right over here out of your way. See? Just sets it right out of the way. And once you do that, you access freedom of this intake grid heater right here. And what you'll want to do with that is you want to just move that and set that right over here on your PDM, and try, not PDM or whatever that is, I think that's PDM, but don't touch your battery or whatever. That's why I said disconnect your batteries, man. You'll want to just set that over there. And as you can see here, you have almost full access to the VP44. At this point, I'm just going to show you a few more things, man. Like I said, you'll want to remove the throttle position sensor. What you might want to go ahead and do, man, is order a Timbo's and get the adapter and all that. See. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut this off here real quick, and I'm going to take the 3/4 and I'm going to bust these injector lines loose here for you real quick. Actually, seeing that I don't need to do that, I'm just showing you. I'm just going to go on through here with a voiceover tutorial, seeing that it's past the point that I want to go. I don't want to remove that new VP I got on there, but since I got access, I want to show you this real quick. You take your 3/4 inch wrench and you'll remove this one, that one, you'll skip that one, and you'll remove the one behind it. You'll just bust those loose, take them all the way off. Then you'll get your 10mm again, and you'll bust that mounting bracket off right there, and the mounting bracket off right there, and then you'll bust the mounting bracket off right here. And when that happens, you'll take your crescent wrench or whatever size this is right here. After you remove your VP44 thing right here, guys, I'll do that for you. Truck's been running good. I don't want to jinx it doing this. I got that wedged in there somehow. Alright, guys. Get that loose. I don't know how my phone's turned here. Sorry for the bad video. So anyway, you take that off. What you'll do is you get your pliers, take that off. See, this is what's getting in my way right here is this hose. Should have angled it down a little bit more. But what you'll do is you get your 11/16 and your 3/4. I think they might both be 11/16. But you'll remove that, and when you remove that overflow, it should just sit out of your way. You shouldn't have to take it all the way off. I did. All you got to do is really just remove that nut. But what you can do is reach back in there, man, and there's a little bolt or a little thing back there. You got to take that off to get the overflow off. But other than that, you just remove this one right here, undo those two clamps right there, man. And then what you'll want to do is, like I said in the first of the video, I set it up here. You'll want your 15mm socket, and you can pretty much get to the ease. See, these are pretty much easy, these two. But that one's pretty difficult. What you'll do is you'll take the socket and you'll see you got room back here. So once you remove these three, just these outer three, you don't have to remove the inner. You can take them off and just scoot them out of the way to remove your VP. But you don't have to. If you want to, man, you can, but you don't have to. I'm sure you'll watch another tutorial video. But you'll just take two of these extensions, and what you do is you'll just shove it back in there, have your hand back there to catch them, and it'll fall right over that bolt. You'll put it on and take both of those off, and it'll come easier to you, man. I got it the first try. You seem mechanic worthy, so I think you will too. And that should get that off, man, and that should take it all off. You get back to your 1/2 inch drive, the one you removed these with, or not 1/2 inch drive, your 1/2 inch socket, the one you took these out with, and you'll remove your mounting bracket bolts. You'll see them down there. See those two bolts, or nuts, whatever, bolts. You'll want to remove those two. They're 1/2 inch. And you'll take those three off for sure. Those are what's coming out of the truck. But these three, you'll just scoot over to the side. They'll move very easily. And then, man, you should have it from there. This piece right here, it rotates to your left. If you're standing above the motor, it rotates and comes off. Take this hose off, and you'll see a nut there. Do not drop the washer, or you'll have to take this whole case off, and you don't want to do that. But other than that, that's 125 foot-pounds. When you put that back on, make sure to line the keyway up. You can do so by turning your cams. You see that down there? The big one, you put a 15mm. It's 15mm socket also. And you put it on this big son of a bitch down here, and you turn the motor over. With a mirror, you can look in there, and you'll see a keyhole. It's like it's a little groove cut out in there. Make sure that's lined up to the top. It's better to line it up with this little knob here. So when you pull it out, you can just push it in with that knob, and you know that it's lined up with the groove inside. But I actually had difficulties and got mine lined up pretty easily. So other than that, man, you should be pretty set on removing your VP44. If you need any more help, man, just let me know, and I'll be glad to help you. Thank you.